Hi, everyone. Every day artists, both novice artists and experienced artists, come here to Clubhouse 4 to make beautiful things. Now, there are professional level studios for people to come in and make these great things. Now, we're very fortunate because once a year, Clubhouse 4 is transformed into a vibrant marketplace where many of these artists actually sell their work. There'll be photography, jewelry, paintings, there'll be knitted and sewn items, there's sculpture, ceramics, slip casting, pottery, photography. It's amazing, the spectrum of art that you'll find available at the Bonanza event. It's November 4th and 5th. That's a Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a very festive environment. There's going to be music and food and lots of fun and lots of friends. So please join us on the 4th and 5th of November for the Bonanza Boutique. Hope to see you there. So now we're speaking with Elaine Batten and Virginia Borgata, and they're here from the Needleworks Club. Now, Virginia, would you tell us a little bit about the Needleworks Club?
Yes, we meet every Thursday at Clubhouse 3 at 9:30 to about 11:30. We've been in existence for about 38 years, and we crochet and knit various items for charities within our community, which includes Meals on Wheels, social services, Saddleback Hospital, emergency. We make little comfy bears for the children that come through, and many other charities like Kaiser with baby blankets and things like that.
Wonderful. Elaine, have you been with the Needleworks Club for a period of time?
2 years. I joined as soon as I came into the community. I found a group of ladies that are very friendly, and we all like to knit or crochet, and we have a good time doing it, and we help charities.
Well, we want to look at some of the lovely things that you have brought with you, and some of them are really fun. So could you tell us a little bit about what you've brought with you?
Absolutely. We've made some Christmas bears, but other bears that can support any season throughout the year as a nice decoration in a child's room, but also on a shelf throughout your house, wherever you would like to display them. We also make walker caddies, and this goes on a person's walker and kind of dresses up their walker. It helps them identify it and just bring a little bit of joy and pleasure to the whole walker.
Well, we thank you for coming in today and showing us your beautiful knitted hats and other wonderful cozies and blankets and everything. I mean, they're just gorgeous, and I hope that you have a spectacular time at the Bonanza event. I know I've got my eye on a couple of things already.
Thank you very much for having us. I look forward to meeting community, village community members, and to come out to Bonanza and rekindle some friendships and share the wonderful talent that's found within our community. Yes. It's pretty awesome. Yes.
So now we're speaking with Nancy Allen and Candy McLaughlin from the Crazy Quilters group. Now, Nancy, can you tell us a little bit about the Crazy Quilters group?
Yes, we were formed in 2001. We have approximately 80 plus members. Not all of them seem to contribute to the quilting part of it, but we're happy for those that do. This first quilt is a block of the month, and we invite all of the members to take the pieces and create the blocks, which is this here, which doesn't look like much, but after it's put together, it's quite attractive. And this is for this month.
So each person is taking, everybody takes the same type of fabric or piece of fabric, and they do something different with it?
Yes, and this is all fabrics that are donated to us. Yes. As the knitting club said, someone passes, the kids say, "What do I do with Mom's stash?" Well, it comes to Clubhouse 4, and we make these wonderful things with them.
I love that Mom's stash. Well, here it all is. And it has a brand new life, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Well, Candy, can you tell us a little bit about your experience with the Crazy Quilters?
I joined 5 years ago, and I love it to pieces. It's so much fun and so creative. They do give you projects you can work on, but you can also work on your own projects. Yes. And everything that we make is usually given away. We are a philanthropic group.
We usually have about 20 to 25 exhibitors.
Yeah.
So do come by the Bonanza and see all the wonderful works in all of the rooms.
Yes.
And maybe we can meet some of you and thank you for your good work.
We'd love to
Yes,
see
indeed.
everybody.
We'll be there, either a room walker or a cashier or just an ogler.
Okay, an ogler, all right. Well, we can't thank you enough for the good work that you're doing and coming here today and helping us understand a little bit more about the work that you're doing, and we look forward to seeing you at the Bonanza.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now we're speaking with Mark Rabinowitz. Now, Mark, you're here from the Camera Club. You're a very busy man, aren't you?
Yes, I am, Cindy. I am a very busy man.
Well, with respect to the Bonanza event, you've brought some photographs, and you're talking about this is really going to be an invitation for folks who are at the Bonanza event to know more about what?
About photography.
Photography
Why?
and the Camera Club.
And, of course, the Camera Club. We're one of the older clubs in the village. We've been around since 1966, and over the years we've done a lot of work for the village. But we're always looking for new folks to come and join us. We're a very active group, and everyone's welcome.
Well, you've brought some photos today for us to know. This was tell us a little bit about the photographer of these photos.
Happy to. The gentleman's name is Jim Lenthal. He has been a Camera Club member forever. Jim is a retired physician. He and his wife travel a lot. And Jim has a knack for photographing that just would knock your socks off, as represented here. Not only is he a good photographer, but he's also been a good teacher along the way. He's helped many, many folks. And that's what we do in the Camera Club. That's important to us.
Yes. Well, I think our folks coming to Bonanza are going to really seek you out because they probably have a lot of questions. I've learned something just from talking to you right now. Good. So I imagine that somebody stopping by your table is going to learn a great deal and feel very invited into the Camera Club experience.
We are, as you know, down at the far end of Clubhouse 4. We're kind of hidden, but if folks come on in and they have an inkling that they might like to take up photography, open arms, come on in. We're happy to see them.
Yep. And we know you have a lot of other cool things that we won't talk about now, but you have a lot of cool things in the photography area down there. So let's get people coming down there to visit you. Well, thanks for talking to us today, Mark. We really appreciate it.
Oh, pleasure.
And,
Always a pleasure.
And we'll look forward to seeing you at the Bonanza.
Very good.
Okay.
Good.
And now from our wonderful glass studio, we're speaking with Louise Hewitt. Louise, can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that you brought with you?
Absolutely, I'll be happy to. The glass shop is part of also the lapidary room, so we kind of share that space. We do two kinds of glass in that facility, both fused glass, which goes into a kiln to a high temperature, like 1480 degrees, in order for the glass to melt and fuse together. And the other is cold glass, like stained glass, where you cut the glass pieces and put them together with foil. So both of those are being done in the same studio. Today I only brought the hot glass to show you. On the table are some examples of pieces that you can make. When people often think about glass, they think about glass jewelry. And there's some examples on the table. For example, here's a very nice piece that they put a few different colors of glass together, fused it together, and then added the finding.
That's beautiful. I mean, it looks like modern art. It's quite beautiful. I love the color selection there.
And some are transparent and some are not. So all of these pieces are similar, and we have a lot of fun putting wild things together.
Wild things, yeah.
This is the start of what's going to be a butterfly wing.
Well, that's exciting. We do want to come and we want to see all the different beautiful designs that the glass artists have made during the year. I know there were a lot of beautiful things last year, so I can't wait to see what you bring this year, Louise.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you there.
Okay. Thanks for talking with us today.
You're very welcome.
Well, now we're speaking with Marge Kinney, but I know that this room, the art room, is particularly interesting because there's so much light. There's also crafts that are being shown in here too that display some of their talents that they have gained in the art area. So the cards and other things that are made because they've come to the painting classes and other things that they've extended that to other things. Is that right?
That's right. The greeting cards are beautiful. And then one lady brings little crocheted dishwashers. I've already gotten 5 of them from her just last week before because I wanted to make sure I got my colors. And she said somebody ordered 10 dozen of them. So, I mean, she's very, very popular. But these are some examples of some of the work we have. This is Agnes Copeland's collage, and she's excellent at that. And then we have that's Marge Kinney's. Just forget her.
Oh, Marge Kinney. I've heard about her. She's famous, you know. She's on YouTube.
Oh, she is? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, she's got a lot of stuff at the Bonanza sale, too. Anyway, there's so many things to see. This is actually material that's stuffed into little tiny cracks, and it's a phenomenal story to hear this gentleman's work.
Now we are speaking with Lloyd Walter. And Lloyd, you never cease to amaze me. Your work is so beautiful, and you've brought some process with you today, haven't you?
Yes, to show you a little bit of what we do. These are found wood. They came out of the main ones here came out of a pruning job about a half a block from my house.
You mean the landscape folks were pruning a tree, and you went and got the wood, and now you're making these beautiful objects.
Yes. They're fresh. They're about 2 weeks out of the tree right now.
So, Lloyd, you've also brought, I guess it's a work in progress. Could you explain these sort of raw pieces over here?
This is Chinese elm that came down from a tree. They pruned a tree a half a block from my house here in Laguna Woods. This is a chunk that's been bandsawed roughly round. And here's one that's been turned a little bit, and it produced these. And you can see the brown heartwood in the center.
Yes.
And a tool that we use is something like this. And as the piece turns, the gouge shaves it off. And then there's a lot of sanding and finishing. And I use a thin penetrating varnish that builds slowly, but it hardens the wood.
It's great. Well, Lloyd, we can't thank you enough. We love your work. We always love your work, and thank you for taking the time to share it with us today.
With the rest of the company.
And we'll come in and see you in the Bonanza, okay? All right. Thank you, Lloyd.
You.
And now we're speaking with Sabina Bayless, who is the supervisor here at Clubhouse 4. Sabina, what are some of the things that you want us to know about the Bonanza this year?
Well, we are under new management. We have some new ideas for this very, very exciting event. We're expecting a lot of people, so we kind of amped it up. We invited a jazz trio for the first day, because the first day is normally the most visited day. The jazz trio is coming from our own community. It's called the Woods Trio, and they most likely will come with us with a new singer they're very excited about. I'm very excited about, because I'm looking forward to that feeling of Festival of Arts in Laguna Beach, and a relaxed and exciting.
Sabina, I really want to thank you for all you do for all of the artists all year long, so that we can put our talents to work and we can create all of these things and have a Bonanza. So thank you for the everyday work that you do, and thank you especially for all the efforts you put into the Bonanza event.
You're very welcome. It's always very exciting to have you here.
You're the best.